So, Caroline Danjuma, in a recent interview, was saying expressly that she's still in love with her ex-husband, you know, and she and her ex-husband have no issues with the fact that they're still in love with each other. And it got us thinking, you know, these are stories that touches the heart, and, you know, we love to discuss family relationships on Thursdays. And the question in my head is, let's imagine you're a woman, you're married to a divorcee, a man, and then you see the divorced wife, or the person who used to be married to your husband, say that she's still very much in love with your husband and that he has a problem with them. Both of them, they still love each other. You know, yes, the divorce is just on paper. Just so that we have a good perspective, how would that make you feel?
I believe that if you have divorced, you have divorced. If you want to catch any form of feelings anymore, you go and remarry. Because for you to get to a point, yes, now, go back and marry the person again. Let the person marry. I've seen people who divorced, and after a few years, they came back together. They had their proper marriage again, you know. For you to get to a point where the divorce is final, it is irreconcilable difference. Abi, what do they call it? You have gotten to the point of no return. And then that paper has finalized it for you, meaning there's nothing that can be done between two of you anymore. But now you're telling me that the paper, no, listen,
are like scars.
Be coming down, be coming down. Up no Jirego now, and I made this feeling. If this guy was not a wealthy person, would you still be having this kind of feeling? Let us call a spade a spade. So it's final. And now you are sitting in your corner, or he too, sitting in his corner and saying, I still love this person. I still love this person. Then go and marry the person. Ask yourself this question. How many years have you been apart? That's one. Are you in a current relationship? If you're not in a current relationship, it's okay. If you're in a current relationship, are you thinking of the emotional needs of the person you're currently dating? Imagine if this particular person has a guy now who has been trying to make her happy, and they are going together. And then he sits down and he watches this and he's like...
Probably she doesn't have.
That's what I'm saying. On one hand, if she has, she may still have and still be loving this person. And it's not, so ask yourself, is it the person I am loving, or the things that come with the person that I am loving? Because I know women.
So we can't judge that.
There's something she also said. She said that if she knew then what she knows now with age and maturity, the issues that they had then, she would have, it's something that she feels she would have handled differently. So there is something that comes with maturity. There's something that comes with growth. There's something that comes from being on the outside looking in and thinking, oh, this is something I would have handled. It's not such a big deal. Oh, it didn't happen to just me, and see how someone else handled it. What I thought was a deal breaker is really not a deal breaker. You know, so we are allowed to reminisce and think back and reassess. But the thing I think where everybody's a bit uncomfortable with is if you've moved on and he may, because we're looking at him assuming he's in a relationship. If he's not in a relationship, if he hasn't moved on to anyone else, this is a conversation that they can start having about moving forward. Many people who come from broken homes or divorced homes always wish that their parents will be able to come back together. And you just never have both of them on the same page. But if you have someone who is saying, I would like to go back, I feel the way I handle things is different.
I think I like...
And the man is saying, you know, the same thing. Okay, but the only thing is, if the man is in a relationship, has a wife, and you're saying this, you may be having this conversation with two people.
So we're talking about the current wife and then the other lady. So the truth is that the current wife must respect the fact that that other person is still connected. Yes, there was a paper that bound you together before, but the paper is still there. But the feeling, it's not the paper now. Hear me out, please.
Okay.
I am the current wife.
Yes.
You are the one I've gone.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm saying that I must respect that you've been there for a long time, and the feelings you have, though you have a paper.
No, the only respect that should become is you will respect
me, the present one.
You respect, absolutely.
Exactly, in public.
But I should also respect that you've been there. For example, you married me 20 years. I'm probably married 2 years. So I must respect that the feeling is there. No, because you can't yank off a feeling, guys. You can't yank off a feeling. You can't just do a 360 on a feeling.
Are you serious?
You can't.
Where are they switch it?
You can't switch it on and off.
I know you will
understand. Two of you are in the same boat.
But I just feel like the method may be different. So what I understand is feelings happen. We know about these feelings because this person told us.
Yeah.
There's some people that have these feelings that have not said anything to us.
It's better.
Whether we like it or not, people
It's
have...
better.
Wait now. Whether we like it or not, people have feelings.
If I'm the present wife and you make that kind of thing public, you see that
you will
husband,
see me in your house.
Yes, that's
We
what I'm
first
saying.
have conversation. But Oga, that waka, no waka it too.
That is the end.
The children, let some driver drop them. If I don't want you seeing her.
That's the end.
Like, you can't hold the man if he doesn't want to.
I'm just telling you that is the
What are you
conversation
going to do?
the wife,
We'll have...
current wife will have with the
Let-
husband.
Wait,